What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about GreeneCharge, that little bottle sitting over there by its lonesome in the background. I want to show you a few things going on with the lawn, talk about the application, talk about the product, talk about what we're seeing right now. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So before we get talking about product, I want to point out something that surely you guys are going to see. See those weird stripes in the lawn? Look at that. What is going on there? Well, looks like a problem. Here's the thing. I've been running the auto mower now. There's a video going to be coming out about that, so make sure you're subscribed. But that thing managed to run one night when there was a pretty heavy frost, and now there are wheel marks all over the place. So I'm not going to say strike one for it. It ran like it was supposed to. This was purely operational failure. But let me show you how much it's grown out so you kind of get an idea of just how bad the damage is, and then let's talk a little bit about the product. So if you look right here, you can see there's maybe another inch or so that's going to have to be mowed off, but the grass growing in underneath it's just fine. So this has been about 4 or 5 days worth, I'd guess, is where we're at right now of just getting this mowed off. So it's not really the end of the world, but it was just kind of funny how it just put these stripes in all over the place because it was running in the middle of the night or something, and you know, puts a whole new definition to striping the lawn. So here's the deal. If you haven't seen it yet, I built a sprayer the other day to put onto the 1-gallon jugs. In that video, I put out GreeneCharge. So now we're going on about day 5 around here. Temperatures have shifted, still freezing at night, but definitely warmer. A lot of work has gone on the lawn in the last couple days, just getting this place all dressed up and getting it shining. Now, the couple things I said I was going to do in an earlier video this year was I was going to put GreeneCharge out first. I did that at about 16 ounces per 1,000 square feet, again with the homemade sprayer. And I have not done my RGS application, so those were the two things that I was going to do to start this out. But I wanted to talk about why I'm doing GreeneCharge this year and what that's going to do for me over the course of the season. So if you're not familiar with GreeneCharge yet, that's okay, you will be this year. A lot of people are going to this, at least for probably their spring and their fall applications. It contains a good measure of nitrogen. It's got some minor elements in it as well. You still see the goodies that we have in pretty much everything else, a little bit of humic, a little bit of kelp. But the whole idea is to give you a nice boost of growth and color, and you can use it at any time of the year. Now, the recommended rates on this are gonna be 16 ounces to 20 ounces per 1,000 square feet. I went ahead and ran it at 16 ounces here. I'll be doing it again shortly because if you don't remember from last year, I really didn't do a whole lot of fertility to this grass. I just let it stress, and the roots drove down. It's starting out the season way better. All of the issues that I had with it last year have pretty much reconciled themselves. And now it's just grow time, green time, mow time, enjoy time. And that's really what I'm going for. So the cool thing about the GreeneCharge is this was just a professionally available product. We did not put this out to the general public, but I really wanted to get this out to everybody because it just does such a tremendous job. And for those of you that are doing an all liquid program or supplementing with liquid, it's just a great in-source material to put out that's just gonna give you that beautiful color like, well, like this. One of the things I had this year that was really driving me nuts is that we came into the season, you could still clearly see where the sod lines were from last year. Now, there were 2 reasons for that. The grass had pretty much grown together pretty well, but because I had put ryegrass out last fall, it filled into those low spots, and that came out green first. So a lot of the time, in particular what I saw this year is the rye, the RPR that I had overseeded with was definitely green before the bluegrass. Now, what I don't have out here is a whole lot of dead material. Really don't need to use the Sunjo to clean things up. It's just coming in strong, and part of that is because I ran that machine over this 4 or 5 times last year, just pulling out just debris. So it doesn't really need it now, and that's great. So for now, With the fertility done, the only thing that I really need to knock out is some RGS. The reason I want to get RGS out soon is it's going to really boost this initial root growth. It's going to really contribute to the thickness of the lawn. And it's just time. It's wonderful to put it out in the springtime and just get everything pushing and growing. But I'd say right now, with the snow, with everything that we've had going on, this is looking pretty fantastic. So let's talk about the golf green here for a second. As you can tell, it's made some leaps and bounds in the last little bit as well. This has gotten an application of GreeneCharge, and as you can see from the burlap back here, I've done a little extra seeding here and here just to help thicken up some spots that didn't quite come in right. I've also done a couple little hole patches here, moving them out into the green to help fill in those areas. But on its own, it's jumped. And this is something that if you're into spoon feeding, the GreeneCharge works extremely well. This is something that can go out at 3 to 5 ounces a week, and that's what I want to do on the green. I don't want to push a whole lot of growth right at once. I just want to keep it consistently feeding. So that's going to be the main thing that's going on here, along with green pop rotationally, and then I'll make sure that I have my biostims on there. But that's what's going to give me just this nice, dense turf cover and really a nice smooth putting surface. But let me show you how fast this is rolling right now. All right, y'all, so bottom line here. If you're looking at running a liquid program and you want something that you don't have to put a ton of material out, the GreeneCharge is gonna be a great option for you. Again, it can be run year round. You can adjust your rates. You can go up and down with it. You can spoon feed with it. You could go big shots at a time. It's super flexible. All you need to know is it is going to light your up. That's what's gonna happen. So get out there, put it down, enjoy it. I know I will. I'm gonna talk to you guys real soon. See ya. Woo, it's looking good around here. GreeneCharge for the win. That reminds me. Chuck, I gotta send you something. Coming at you, buddy.